Copper Hill, Tennessee, and I'm driving a 06 Ram 1500 with a billet waggler in it, S&S fueled, Hot Shots fluids, so Rossler 400.
And this is also the debut of the truck here.
It is. This will be the 10th pass on the truck.
Nice.
So
how have things been going so far, testing, qualifying?
we found some gremlins that needed fixed, but we've took care of hopefully all of them. This pass will show if we have or not.
Okay.
So it's just all small issues, so we're thankful for that.
Definitely. So what's your game plan out here for the rest of the weekend?
If we can go a personal best, I'll be happy, but we would like to go rounds and see if we can make a showing.
What do you think about the pro truck class out here?
There's a lot of competition here this weekend, so if we can go a couple of rounds, they'll know we were here.
Are you impressed with everything so far? Like, you happy with the way
everything's good. Everything we've told the truck to do, it's done. So we just got to hopefully see it takes what we just put in it.
I'm Paul Cato from Goreville, Illinois, on Maverick Motorsports. We are at Lights Out 16 running a No Time Pro Truck.
Now, why No Time Pro Truck?
Because I don't want to go slow, I don't fit any other classes, and it's a truck. And I don't care to show them time sometimes, so whatever.
Do you have a lot of experience on the radial and the No Time stuff, or?
Nope, never met. Yesterday evening was our first test pass on a radial. We have ran No Time plenty. We used to run Outlaw Armageddon quite a bit, the truck class out there. That was no prep deal though, so it's on slicks. We have ran on radial surfaces on slicks, but not radials. So we figured we're coming to a radial track, best radial track, might as well put radials on it. So we went with a 275 Pro, first pass out. Very promising. I was happy that it moved, let go of the button, things were going good. Honestly, coming from slicks to radials, there's a difference for sure. It's not the same. Truck made a move to the right. My power steering pump had shut itself off, and I didn't have power steering, so I couldn't fight it back to the left. So we brought it back, fixed all of that. Should be good to go. We had to bypass the Motec. The output for the Motec stopped working. So we'll look into that when we get home. So for the time being, we just put a temporary solution in so that it works. But yeah, I mean, we're mostly out here just to see if we can go faster than we've ever been. Took all the weight out of it. We swapped from stock axles to 9-inch axles, front and rear, taller rear gear, and front gear, I suppose. So yeah, on paper, it should fly. But it's not always that easy. So
does that challenge excite you?
Yeah, so I mean, at the end of this year, we basically said, like, this truck is done. Like, there's nothing left for us to really do as far as like goals. You know, the goal originally was run 590 and do well. We did that for a couple of years, and then we decided to run Pro Street. And then I had the goal, I wanted to go fours, just a 4-second pass at all. We fought that for 3 years. And then once we got it, it was easy, just like anything. So then we got a Pro Street win, which was cool. And then the point series was in grasp. We're like, oh geez, this is coming to the wire. And then, as some people have seen in the past videos you guys had, we won points, which was cool. Now it's like, all right, we don't have anything left to do. We're just having fun. Take the gloves off, and now we're swinging. Like, this is all just a big home run derby for me. I'm just swinging for the fence. If it sticks and goes, on paper it should go 60s at least, and that's just the warm-up tune. So I'm not saying like I'm coming for Derek or anything, but on paper, we make the same power and we weigh the same. I'm not coming for him, but I'm not actually trying. It'd be nice to see him knock the dust off of it. Maybe I'll actually get him to do something again.
Do you think that this style of racing is a good fit for some of the diesel guys and what they're doing in their programs?
Yes and no. I mean, like, the problem we have with four-wheel drive is we got this heavy front axle we're dragging along with us, so we're down in the hole because we're heavy. You know, and this class is fast. And these guys are running bottom fours, some high threes on some of these trucks. You know, so mid 4-second pass is going to get you a round win or two. So if you come out with the mindset like, I'm not here to win, I'm here to have fun and learn, that's awesome. But yeah, it's a good challenge. I really enjoyed it as far as tune-up wise and suspension and like everything I thought would work. We went out and like first pass, I'm like, holy crap, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. So we're just winging it, having fun. This is Q2, or if you want to call it that. I mean, it's no time, so it's all testing and it's chip draw. So yeah, this is second qualifier. We ran yesterday, about this time yesterday. They start off at 10, and we were the 11th class. So this is crazy how many people are here. We're going into eliminations round 1. 2 rounds of qualifying is all we got that I missed testing Tuesday, so we're still working some bugs out. First pass we talked about the other day, couldn't steer it because power steering didn't work. Second pass, power steering worked. I definitely could steer it. It still didn't want to go straight. Came back, did some check-in. Turns out it was towed out a little bit. Makes it a little bit darty, so we switched it, put some toe in it, made sure our caster and camber and everything was all adjusted right. I think we're ready. We're racing it's like a 54 Wheelies or something. It's that rat rod looking deal. We went back and watched some videos of him running. Looks like a decent running truck. As long as we can get it to go straight and go down, I think we'll be okay first round, but anything can happen.
So yesterday when it started getting swirly, was it like at the application lockup or?
Lockup was starting to come on, but it had already gotten squirrely before that. It was basically just after the 1-2 shift, no lockup, but when it makes that shift, it really starts to load the engine. I really think with it being towed out, as soon as it gets any input one way, it really wants to go. But towed in, I think it just wants to drive straight. It's just going to scrub the tires a bit, which is fine. This is a new axle, so the steering wheel was off center, and I centered the steering wheel up, and then in the massive list of things to check, checking toe in wasn't on it. And then because we missed testing, both rounds of qualifying were testing, so we're just now finding that issue. So we made sure all the 4-link in the front was set neutral. We've got positive caster in it, and we've got toe in, so we should be good if everything I'm understanding is correct.
So it looks like you guys been doing some work over here.
Yeah, not bad, really, honestly, for a race weekend. Been pretty minor. I honestly thought we were going to come out just have issues getting down the track. So far, it's been nothing but incredible going down the track. It wants to be a circle track car or something, I don't know. The way it's leaving very good, but it's pretty soft. It's hitting the tire good, and then I'm driving it into power, and we backed up both 60-foots. We actually did a personal best twice. Not what I would call not trying. It's turned down on the hit, just because I wanted to make it leave. And now that it's doing that, it's almost not worth touching. We'll just get power in sooner and go quicker without messing with the 60-foot until we have more time to work on it. I said after racing, just going down this surface, I think probably the likelihood that it stays on a radial is pretty high. US 60, which is over in Kentucky, they do a lot of radial races over there, and there's some guys that have fast radial cars that run the track. So that's actually where we ran our first ever 4-second pass, was at their track on a radial surface on slicks, which took us 4 passes to figure out, but we got it. Now that we're on a radial and it's looking like we're going to fly, we might do some 275 stuff and just accept that we're not the fastest, but keep chipping away at going faster. That's kind of why this weekend has been pretty chill for us, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. We're not chasing. We know we're not the fastest in the group. We're just here to have fun.
First time out with the truck, first time making passes, first round of eliminations, first win. How you feeling?
Feels good. We've just baby stepped it all week, and it's paid off. So luckily the issues that we found earlier in the week we fixed, and they're all taken care of, and it showed.
And it looked like you had some power too.
Yeah, we turned a little more power to it that pass. May have picked the front tire up just a little bit, but we're going to control it and do better next time.
So what do you know who you're racing next round?
I do not. It's a gas car, so That's all we know at this point. I don't know who won the round, but 1 and 2 is a gas truck. Yeah, we're hoping to get one more round, and we're going to turn it up just a little bit earlier in the run. And then after that, then we're going to see what happens.
Does it feel good?
It does. A couple of years of hard work.
I was gonna say, it's years of work. It's not just.
It's been 4 years.
For those who maybe are experiencing for the first time watching Paul Cato make passes, what would you say to those individuals?
I'm not as crazy as I look.
I would say this is standard. This is like a Tuesday for you.
Yeah, this is normal. Sometimes you got to wheel your machine.
And that wheeling led you to a round 1 victory.
Did, yeah. We were on a good lick. I'd say we were out on them. 2 cars, 2 trucks, I suppose. And then it made a move to the right. It happened further out, so it seems like the rear is maybe trying to move it that way. So we have rear steer in the truck because on the slicks we needed it. The truck always kind of ran down the track sideways, put the rear steer in it, and went straight. Now we've got the same rear steer in it, and it's wanting to drive the truck around the other way. So we're gonna neutral the rear out. Everything will be square and neutral. It doesn't seem like it needs the rear steer anymore, so we're thinking that's the issue. But anyways, we were out half track, probably 2 trucks, and it just made a move. I got out of it. I knew I was out because I couldn't really hear him, so I just went ahead and was like, just stabbed it again, ran it through the stripe. Half track time was about a 10th faster than we've ever been, so that's promising. We were just coming into the big 2-3 shift where power comes in hard, and it just, like I said, it just made a move. So got it back straight, stuck it to the floor again, and that's actually the first time I've ever pedaled the truck, so I know that works. Next time I might pedal a little quicker because it takes a solid 3/4 of a second to get back into boost.
Now the crowd was pumped though. They were cheering.
Yeah, I was pretty pumped. I was happy it didn't hit anything, and it feel like it looks awful from the back, but then like when you actually look at it, like I had 3 feet from the wall and 3 feet from the center line, so like it just makes a big move and it's scary looking, but in the truck it doesn't even feel that bad. We're treating it like the whole weekend. It's all one big test session, and we're just seeing if we can make the radials work. I think the answer is yes, the radials very much work. The suspension works. We just got to make it not dart. I do think when we get back home, we're taking the wave track out of the front because the front's a posi, and Deutsch made it work. It ain't working for me. So I think Justin Ziegler went to an air locker and just runs it open. We'll probably have to do the same. Not a terribly hard thing to do, so we'll probably go back and do that because I prefer to have complete control of the truck.
If you want to move over this way a bit more, feel free.
Nah, you're good, bud.